Hey everyone, Rabbitearsblog here, and this is my first movie review that I have done, and today's movie review is about The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, here are some facts about The Nightmare Before Christmas. This movie started in 1993, and at that time, I was still a little scared of the movie, but when I got older and I started watching it, I started to really enjoy this movie, and now it's currently on my top favorite movies list. Another fact about this movie was that it was originally going to be a Disney movie, but Disney thought it was too dark for little kids, so they moved to Touchstone Pictures. Go figure. But now it's under the Disney title nowadays, so that's a good start. And FYI, this film is not directed by Tim Burton. It was based on the poem by Tim Burton, hence the title Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. It was actually directed by Henry Selick, the same director who also directed Coraline and James and the Giant Peach. But I still would consider this a Tim Burton film since he wrote the poem. Now I'm going to give you a brief little summary about The Night Before Christmas. Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King, was getting tired of doing the same Halloween activities every year, until one morning Jack stumbles upon a strange door with a Christmas tree on it, and Jack immediately falls into the door. While Jack was in Christmas Town, he discovers the magic of Christmas, and he decides to bring this to Halloween Town. Jack then gets the idea that he would be Santa Claus that Christmas and deliver presents to the boys and girls. Will Jack succeed? Or will this Christmas be a total disaster? Check out the movie to find out. Now, as everyone knows, there has been this big Nightmare Before Christmas fan train going on for many years. Well, lucky day, I am a part of that fan train because I really thought this movie was awesome. I mean, this movie was pretty impressive for a 76 long minute movie. I mean, it's like the shortest movie I ever seen by an hour and 16 minutes. Well, what can I say about this movie that I really love? Well, for one thing, the characters were great. I love almost all the Halloween citizens of Halloween Town. But my favorite characters would have to be Jack Skellington, Sally, and Oogie Boogie. Jack Skellington was just an awesome character. I really loved his excitement for the spirit of Christmas. He seems like a really gentle character, and he only wanted to do something different in his life, and hey, doesn't everyone want to do something different in their lives? Also, I really like the way Jack just looks so cute in his Santa suit. Another great character I really liked was Sally the Rag Doll. Sally was a great character because she was like the only character who knew that if Jack was to be Santa Claus that year, it was going to be a disaster. I also love the way she takes off her limbs apart to help everyone out in the movie. Gross, isn't it? But I thought it was pretty cool. Another interesting character was Oogie Boogie. The big living bag monster? Yeah. Well, he was a really interesting character, even if he only showed up for about 20 minutes of the movie. I really love his voice as he sounded pretty groovy for an all-time bad guy villain, and that actually made his character less threatening in my opinion, although he still hurt some people. That's what villains do, right? Another thing I really loved about this movie were the songs. I practically almost loved all the songs in this movie, but my favorite songs would have to be This Is Halloween, What's This, and Sally's Song. This Is Halloween was on the Nostalgia Critics top list, and I just love the way that we are introduced to all different kinds of Halloween creatures like werewolves and vampires and such, and how they just pop out at you. Scary? You decide. Another song I really love was What's This? I just really love the colorful scenery of Christmas Town, and I love Jack Skellington's wonder and excitement in being in a totally different world from Halloween Town, which is gloomy and dark. And the last song I really loved was Sally's Song. Now, most people, even the creators, sort of complain about this song being too lengthy, but I really enjoy this song, and I love how it betrays Sally's feelings towards Jack and her concern for Jack's safety. Now, the pure highlight of the film's score was Danny Elfman's singing voice for Jack. It was so brilliantly haunting yet beautiful at the same time that I found myself literally tingling with fright and excitement at hearing him sing Jack's lyrics. It really fitted the mood of the story perfectly, and it made the movie even more interesting to watch. I also really loved the plot of the story. It was very creative, as I never really heard of a plot where a Halloween creature takes over Christmas and then eventually mixes everything up. Now, here are some parental advice for parents. For parents, and this movie is rated PG for some scary images. Now, there are some scary images of the Halloween Town creatures, but since they are not really menacing, with the exception of Oogie Boogie, I don't think that kids will really have a problem with this movie. I think this movie might be more appropriate for children ages 6 years and older, since smaller children might be scared of the Halloween creatures in this film. But it does depend on your child, or your niece, or your younger cousin, or your younger siblings, or etc., etc., etc. And if they love Halloween movies, well, then this movie should be just right for them. I'm giving this movie a perfect 10 out of 10 rating because everything was so perfect, and this is clearly one of the most imaginative movies I have ever seen. If you are interested in watching this movie, go buy it on DVD or VHS, or look for it online. Anywhere, just check out this awesome movie. Well, that's my review on The Nightmare Before Christmas. I hope you enjoyed this review, and don't worry, more reviews are coming on the way. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you later.